What is up, guys? Mr. Lee Redmond here, and welcome back to episode number 2 of the World Domination series. We are now at the first game of the season with, I don't even know how you say it still. Is it Tabaran, I think? Tabaran, or something like that, in the Kiribati National Championship Group C. We haven't made any sign-ins, to be fair, at the moment. One thing I did do, though, is sort out the team. We did have quite a few youngsters as well, which I didn't realise. I've moved a few. I moved all of them up to the main team, and basically, I had a look at them, and this is what we're going with. The tactic is the standard 4-2-3-1. We do have a lot of actual attacking midfielders, as you can see. Got a couple of centre mids as well with the youngsters, but quite a few youngsters are actually going to be playing. All the ones I did, all the subs and all the, obviously I did the whole squad, basically the whole matchday squad. Any youngster that was not in that was moved back down to the under 20s. So yeah, all the under 16s are up here, and under 15s. Well, I say under 15s, I mean under 16s. There's actually a 15-year-old, but he's on the bench, which is, what's 2 actually. I need to stop doing that. So this guy, Liam Bertel, right back, 15, so not that bad actually. And then also this guy, Marcus Frank, a poacher, who actually isn't too bad either, to be fair. Yeah, so we're doing a 4-2-3-1. The main striker is going to be this guy, Nick Guest. Finishing of 12, which is going to be quite needed, I think, for a division like this. So he is our striker. I think our star player, I mean, if you go by the star rating, is this guy, Steve Armstrong, attacking midfielder, who's not too bad, to be honest. Quite a few 9s there, 8s and 9s, but yeah, we'll see how that looks. Our main movements were in staff. Gotta be honest and say, I got in staff, which I wasn't expecting to do, to be quite frank, because being this low down, I wasn't expecting there to be any staff at all. But I've got in pretty much everybody I needed, apart from assistant manager and, well, there was director of football. I didn't bother going for director of football, to be honest. So let's have a look at our staff first. So this is our assistant, head of youth development, Jake Taylor. Not too bad for like this level. And we also have Ryan Fernandez as our main coach, and then I went for a fitness coach. I could probably get a goalkeeping coach, actually. I'm thinking about it. I might do that. I'll go for a goalkeeping coach instead of assistant manager. We've got 2 scouts that have come in. Alex Monet is a chief scout, and then this guy, Constantini, I'm not going to bother with that. He is our main scout. We did only manage to get a head physio, which was this guy, Lachlan Kiefer. No one wanted the physio role, but then someone else came up and I managed to get him. He's actually better, to be fair. So he might end up being moving to my head physio. So finances, we shouldn't be too bad because we're not paying anything out, pretty much. It's just ground maintenance, which is £400 another, which is 300. And income, we've got like sponsorship, which is quite surprising, season tickets and stuff like that. So sponsorship, we got a kit sponsor of £6,000. So yeah, that's going to be fine. I don't actually know what the stadium's like, to be fair. Let's have a quick look at that. It's probably not that much considering the ground maintenance is like 400. It's a 2,500 seater actually. It's owned by the council, but we don't pay anything towards it by the looks of it. Just the maintenance, that's 400. Don't know what ticket prices we've got. Oh, ticket price is £1. So yeah, that'll be interesting. So yeah, these are the fixtures. So we play each team twice. Now the one problem I'm always going to have, or we always have with these types of databases, is fixtures can get all over the place. And as you can see, I haven't played a game yet, but everyone else in my group has. But not only that, but when you look at all of them, we've got some teams that are literally almost halfway through their seasons already. Like Group D, that Sabatea North are actually halfway through their season. But I haven't played yet. But we are playing it today, and then we do actually play again in a couple of days against Mackin. So we start off against Tamana, which was actually a team I actually applied for as well. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting start. I forgot about routine. I forgot about the set pieces. I don't really care, if I'm quite frank, but we'll do it anyway. Fine. We'll just stick with the staff preferences. That's a lot more than usual, I'm sure. So that's done. So let's get on with the game. There was no friendlies, which was probably a little bit silly, to be honest, but I don't think anyone played friendlies. I would probably look to do it next year if I don't win the league. So let's get straight into this first game against Tamana. Oh, God. Keep forgetting to get rid of all that crap. So we're just going to pause it a sec. We will have extended highlights, but we'll match that up and move this a little bit up to there. Replays are off. Can't be bothered with that. So this is probably just a kickoff highlight, so we'll let it go. So we're in red. So yeah, so we've got to get into the top two to qualify for the championship. After the game, because I don't want to disturb this, I will say how we're going to set up the season. But playing the ball around a little bit. Can we get onto the ball? No, we can't. Oops, would have been nice to stick a foot in. I've just realised I've got an extended highlights as well, so I need to change that to key. But it's Hayward on the ball, inside to Armstrong, goes to the defence, hits it, and it goes wide, not enough curl on the ball to go in. I'm just going to pause that and change that to key, because they're going to be f***ing forever. But yeah, we'll get into the top two, and then it's playoffs from there. I think it's only one leg as well for the playoffs. So not much going on at the moment in this game. It's a goal kick, I believe, to them. It was. We win the ball though. Hayward's on it. Not really got much option, so he's going to run, and he shoots, and it goes wide. Not really sure why he's shooting from that angle, but you never know. Might go in. Making sure they're all top levels. So let's ball over the top to Ruscio. So we got the balls Hayward again to Armstrong. Over the top for Guess. He's through 1-on-1. Can he finish? No, he can't. He puts it wide. Damn it. Starting to come into the game a bit now. I think most episodes will be one game, apart from maybe the end one, which I'll explain after the game, so we don't interrupt any potential highlights. So the maximum points is 30. I think you're going to need to look again 15 or above, I reckon. So it's an even game, to be fair. Team isn't doing too great, but we will carry on. I may actually change that to positive, to be fair. See what happens in the second half. Oh, they weren't too happy with that shout. So it's Nightingale to whoever it is. He swings it over, and it's a penalty. God damn it. So Griffith steps up, and Wilson goes the right way, but it's in the bottom corner, and Tamana are 1-0 up. It's been quite even. Oh, it's 1,000 at the game. That's great. Been quite even. Annoying has taken a penalty though. We're going to do a couple of changes because these guys are not playing well. So we'll bring on Curtis And then bring on Frank, the youngster, see what he does. Probably not do much, to be honest. So we'll see. Oh, corner to Tamana. Swing over. We clear it. But it's back out to Taylor. Oh, we clear the ball. Curtis into Armstrong. Can we counter? To Frank. Gonna run at the defence. He's through on goal and he equalises. What a goal. 15 years old as well, if I remember rightly. Great goal from our youngster there to bring us level. Feel like we deserve that, to be honest. So it's like how he came on the same time as Curtis, and Curtis doesn't even have a rating, but he does after that. Ball gets swing over, it's a bit of a waste. Russo to Lloyd. So I think that's Walker or Weller. To Curtis. Over the top again for Frank to run onto. He's on it. And he makes it 2-1. Get in there. Out of absolute nowhere, we've gone from 1-0 down to 2-1 up. Oh, great. Kick-off highlight. Lovely. So the ball gets swung over. He's free. And he hits the post. Bounces back out and hits the post again. But I think the initial guy was offside. Thank God. So we'll take it off positive and move it back to balance now. Couple of minutes to go. Can we hold on for an opening day win? So we get to 4 minutes. Oh, we'll do the highlight. Ruscio to Hayward. Back to Ruscio. He swings it over. Keeper comes out, misses it. And Frank completes a second half hat trick. I think I'm going to have to stick him up top now in the game. That is a 22-minute hat trick from our youngster. Love that. And that is the end of the game, guys. 3-1. Inspired substitution, if I say so myself. Taking on the team for his first goal, and then a bit of a goalkeeping error for the third one, but we'll let him off. And then the second one, just a ball over the top. So yeah, great start to the campaign with a 3-1 win. Like I said, we do play our next game in a couple of days as well, and there's a little bit of a gap after that. But I think that's the thing for Kiribati. I think it's because everybody plays at the national stadium, so they have to be like one game a day or something. So I think that's what it is. But in regards to the how the season's going to look episode wise, it's going to be similar to Linton. First game of this first episode of the season will be a summer roundup, as well as like this, the first game of the season. I think the slight issue in Kiribati is due to the small amount of games being played. Basically, we will have how do I put it? We'll do the halfway stage. Will be game number 2 or episode number 2. Episode number 3 will be the final game of the season. And then episode 4 will be a much longer one, as it will encompass all of the playoffs, which is going to be 3 potentially. So that will be a long episode if we ever make it. Which obviously to win it, we're going to have to. But yeah, that is it for this episode, guys. Great start to the campaign with a 3-1 win with our 15-year-old youngster coming off and bagging a 22-minute hat trick. But next episode we will be at the halfway stage, and it just sounds weird when I'm saying that. There's only a couple of games time basically. But until then, guys, leave some likes, leave some comments, subscribe, and as always, take it steady.